In today's shows, we will have a look at this GSI Mr Hobby Catalogue. Be right back after this. Hi everyone, welcome to another Cake Plow Modeling Show. This is Cake. Today's show, I'm gonna go through having a look at this Mr Hobby Catalogue. I've got it from a local hobby shop. If you are in Auckland, New Zealand, it is the one at Mount Wellington. It's free of charge, so I feel that it's very handy to keep one to myself. Now this catalogue is in English. It's dated 2018 to 2019. So not the latest. If you're after the very latest, you can find the Japanese electronic version of their paint catalog on the Mr Hobby official website. And for this English translated but older version, it's available at their official English website in PDF formats too. I'll leave the links down below at the description if you want a copy. Now the reason why I said this catalog is handy is that it has color charts for all the Mr Hobby paint products. It covers all their paints from Mr Color range, Acrylic, Acrylus, to Mr Clear, Crystal, their metallic range as well. I can easily look up the color by their color code. You know, some of the older model kits that I'm building, the manual only have the color code or number in their paint instructions, and some only have the color number and the Japanese name. So if I can actually look up the color code from the color chart, it's actually very convenient. Now flipping the page, and I can see all the thinners, services, top coat products. It lists all the primer or services available, both in bottles or in retro cans. And it shows 3 different types of top coats as well, namely Mr Top Coat, Mr Premier Clear, and Mr Super Clear, with a little bit of description for each product. So people who are unsure which one is suitable for your kids, this is where you look up. Then the next page cover products like putty, matte softer, matte setter, which most people will be familiar with, and masking solution, which they actually have 2 different there. Then it's set aside a few pages or sections covering the Gundam markers and the color range. It's good to know the number of color marker sets that they have. You can see they've got quite a few. They also have a few examples to show how to actually use it. Like in here, it's like creating shading and just normal usage as well, obviously. Very nice. Now next, it shows some of the weathering product that they have. Next page, some of their brushes. Although I never use any, I can't really comment because I've been using Tamiya or just cheap brushes. Now also they have other paint accessory like paint stirrers, spare paint jars, droppers, got filter for paint booth, paint clips and bases. So very extensive range of products here. They also have some rotary tools. I always fancy a cordless sander because it saves me from all the effort sanding stuff. They're not cheap though. Now, and like Tamiya, Mr Hobby also have sandpapers. They have a range of sandpaper here. Hey, you know what? They've got a single edge nipper too. I don't see a lot of people use this. I guess it's not very popular and probably not as good as a God hand, but it's probably a cheap alternative. And then finally, all their products related to airbrushing, like compressors, airbrushes. Before I've got my wave airbrush, I've got a super airbrush from Wave. I was thinking about getting a popcorn boy too. Apparently they were made in the same factory as the Iwata, so they should have the very similar quality but at a lower price point, so maybe that's the one I'm aiming for when I need to replace my airbrush. Well, this is it. I do recommend people get a copy of this catalog. It's really helpful as a reference guide. Whether it's a physical version or electronic version, I think it's really useful. So we come to the end of this week's show. Hopefully you enjoy it. Please subscribe, like, share, comments, and if you like the channel or the show, click the notification button so you know when the next episode is available. Thank you again. See you again soon. Bye now.